How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys my top 10 hidden Easter eggs and details within Kirby Star Allies on Nintendo Switch. This game is packed full of throwback references and little details that I really wanted to share with you guys. So, of course, if you guys are excited for it, definitely smash the like button, share the video with a friend, and answer our question today, which is, what Easter eggs or details did you guys enjoy the most? I present to you my top 10. Just like in typical Kirby games, we're going to kick off our number 10 spot with the very first boss, Wispy Woods. If you've played through Kirby Star Allies, you might have noticed that some of the bosses have elemental weaknesses. Wispy Woods is no different. Take a team full of fire elementals like Burning Leo and go to town on him. During his second phase, you'll notice that he actually catches on fire and his health drains super fast. Although it breaks my heart to see how sad he looks at the end, all charred and burnt to bits, I still felt that this was a fun little hidden detail within the game. Coming in at number 9 is Pon and Con, who block the way. Kitted out in their sinister black armor, these combat-ready critters have got a gate to guard, and they're not about to let these Star Allies through without a fight. Now, for those of us who have not played every single Kirby game in existence, we might not know who these bosses Pon and Con are. Judging from the looks of it, they seem like your typical cute Tanuki and Kitsune or Fox enemies that you'd expect from a Kirby game. These two walk and run around the screen, appearing and reappearing from the other sides. While the battle with Pon and Con isn't too difficult, it's the fact that they have origins in the game Kirby's Dream Land 3, where Pon and Con are the bosses of the Sand Canyon. You can see from this gameplay that their attack patterns are very similar. You gotta love the inspiration and throwbacks to older games that's included into this one. Speaking of inspiration and throwbacks, we're moving right through to number 8, the cook and clean ability details. Some of you might recognize this happy-looking cook as Chef Kawasaki. When Hal debuted this character's reveal, the Kirby fan base got really pumped up for him. Chef Kawasaki has origins as a mid-boss in Kirby Superstar with 2 signature attacks, the ladle catch or the dish toss as seen in this trailer. The next hidden detail resides within Kirby's clean ability, the Clean Nago and Clean Choo Choo. If you have the clean ability and press the attack button while dashing, you'll notice Nago pop up and slide on top of Kirby to attack. Nago is the name of one of Kirby's animal friends from Kirby's Dream Land 3, who resembles a cute looking cat who likes to roll Kirby up into a ball and roll him around. Likewise, if you press the attack button while dashing in mid-air, you'll notice Kirby take flight with Choo Choo. This is a nod to Kirby's Dream Land 3, where if you have Choo Choo and the clean ability, the two can fly on a broom together. Creeping into number 7 is Devil Kirby. Now, if you've beaten the main story mode, you'll unlock the Ultimate Choice, a mode that's very similar to that of a true arena in other Kirby games. Once you beat difficulty 6 or higher, you'll then unlock Soul Melter, the max difficulty. Do any of you guys know where that evil Kirby face is from? Well, if you guessed the anime, you're absolutely correct. It is from the series Kirby Right Back At Ya. This specific face of Kirby is from the episode entitled Frog Wild, where a demon frog shows up and causes all sorts of trouble with his ability to possess people and make them do all sorts of evil deeds. Usually the anime takes place in an alternate universe, separate from the video game canon, but it's fun to see that a design element from the anime made its way into a main series title like Kirby Star Allies.
You don't have to have the hash. I can cook anything you want me to. You just name it. Kirby, knock it off.
I can't believe this. I always knew Kirby was trouble, but this takes the cake. That boy's gone ballistic.
That's some nightmare fuel right there. Moving on to number 6 on the list, this is a fun detail to those of you guys who are fans of the fighting game series Street Fighter. If you're Kirby and you have the fighter ability, you'll have access to all sorts of force blasts. The hidden detail about this is not only having the ability to throw a fiery Giga Force Blast, but also the fact that if you press down forward attack, you can do an instant Mega Force Blast. Does that remind you of any particular Street Fighter character? Well, if you guessed Ryu, Ken, or anyone else on the roster with a down forward punch fireball, you've got that right. Here's some gameplay of Ultra Street Fighter 2 on Nintendo Switch, where you can see Ryu throwing some of his own Instant Force Blast and Giga Force Blast, also known as Hadouken and Shakunetsu Hadouken. Number 5 on our list of hidden details and Easter eggs is Befriending Bosses. The main theme of Kirby Star Allies is to use friend hearts to befriend various enemies all throughout the game, but what happens if you throw a friend heart on a boss? Outside of Pon and Khan, there are a few bosses who you can befriend, such as Wispy Woods. After defeating him, there's a small window where you'll be able to throw a friend heart at him. Once he becomes your friend, he'll rain down a bunch of food and stars for you to collect. Now, you can even do this if he's burnt to a crisp, like we showed at the very beginning of this video. Give it a try. Not only is Wispy befriendable, but so is King Dedede. Again, once he's defeated, there's a small window where you can toss a friend heart and actually recruit him on your team. Just like playing in the Dream Palace to choose him on your team, this method automatically recruits him. Likewise, Meta Knight is recruitable if you're quick with your friend hearts after you defeat him. Minus Bandana Waddle Dee, you'll be able to have all of the Wave 1 Dream Friends manually recruited via story mode. Rocking in at number 4 on our list of Easter eggs is Stone Kirby's transformations. If you grab the Stone ability, you can transform into one of the following: a block, Kirby statue, a star block, muscle statue, bricks, a friend circle, Dark Nebula from Kirby Squeak Squad, Magalore from Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby with the Ultra Fish instead of the Ultra Sword, Empty Robobot, Dedede from Dedede's Drum Dash in Triple Deluxe, Tyranza and Sectonia from Triple Deluxe, Grill from Kirby Superstar Stacker, Brobo from Kirby's Block Ball, QB from the Box Boy series, and a bunch of gold ones including Meta Knight, Kirby Seal, Hal Logo, and a few more not pictured here. Aside from the stone transformations, there's a small Easter egg in the artist sculptures. There's a head statue that you can make and swing around. There's also a vine statue with pretty long reach. And of course, once you make the vase, it breaks upon contact. There is the hidden Easter egg of the sculpture of Rosie from Planet Robobot. Which ones did you find and recognize? Number 3 on our Easter egg list is the hidden Hal Rooms within the game. It's been a staple that the developers at HAL would make a hidden room in various Kirby games for gamers to find over the years, and Kirby Star Allies is no different. The first of the 3 HAL Rooms is found in Dreamland's Fruity Forest, where after you walk all the way to the right, just before Wispy Woods, backtrack to the very beginning of the level to find it. The second of the 3 HAL Rooms can be found in Jambastion's Heavenly Hall. This one is quite a trek, as you'll have to make it to the end of the level, where the entire level is falling apart on top of you. After waiting for about 90 seconds floating in mid-air, a door will appear to lead you to the secret room. What's interesting about this HAL room and the way you found it is waiting a little while for some door to appear has been one of the ways that you could find previous HAL rooms in other Kirby games within the series. The final HAL room can be found in far-flung Starlight Heroes Jambandra base. After using the friend circle to roll through a majority of the course, you'll crash land against the wall. Instead of going through the door to continue on with the level, fly upwards until you see a small star. Press up on the controller and enter the star where you'll find the final HAL room in the game. I love the hidden concept of exploring for these and getting rewarded with these hidden little Easter eggs. Closing in on number 2 on our list is the throwback level. Just looking at the screen and listening to the music in the background is more than enough to fill people up with nostalgia. I want you guys to pay close attention to the first area of the very first Kirby game, Kirby's Dream Land from 1992. After beating Kirby Star Allies, you'll have access to one of the final levels in which the developers at HAL will reimagine the first area of Kirby's Dream Land, which you guys just saw. You can even see the details of the items within each room and the enemy locations within. Talk about a throwback. Here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for. Number 1 on my list of top 10 Easter eggs and hidden details within Kirby Star Allies. HD Rumble Secrets. It's no surprise that the Nintendo Switch hardware is full of exciting features. In this instance, it's HD Rumble. After beating the throwback stage, there will be a hidden surprise, and I'll just let my first impressions end off the video for us. What was that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was insane. The HD Rumble was legitimately rumbling the Kirby music. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My top 10 Easter eggs and hidden details within Kirby Star Allies. Did you guys learn something new? If you did, be sure to share it amongst your friends. Share it on social media. That totally helps out. Of course, if you guys want to see me go through the game 100%, getting every single rainbow piece and all the big switches, definitely click right over here on screen. You guys will be set with that. You can take a look at the newest video on my channel that way, recommendations there, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you're updated on the latest and greatest Nintendo Switch content and everything Kirby. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.